Hello, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Welcome in, you guys. Good morning. I'm here to do a check-in message for you here on the first day of Capricorn season. Yes, it's a winter solstice. Very exciting energy. And there is lots of support of astrology as well, but I'm not going to go into that in this reading because I have a lot of astrology videos planned for the New Year's readings. Anyway, water signs, I'm going to do a general reading for all three of you. And then at the end, I'll draw a separate tarot and oracle to get more individualized messaging. Keep in mind always that it's still a general reading though. So not everything I say is going to resonate with you exactly the way I say it. Just take what does as it does if it does. All right, water signs, let's jump right in. I'm going to start off in the overall energy. We're looking here towards the end of the year, middle of January type timing, but you know how timing in tarot goes. We're going to start off in the overall energy with the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck for my water signs. Bring it into form. Oh, I love that. Look at how she's barefoot and splashing through the puddles. Look at the water energy. That's pretty interesting with the water signs. But certainly this is about taking a risk to dive all the way into whatever it is that you're feeling and bringing that out to the surface. Very interesting. It has new beginning energy for me. Number 41. Okay, let's go to the wisdom of the oracle. For my water signs, please bring it into form. It's like everywhere she steps, stars are coming off her feet. I love that. We have a change in the wind. Okay. The earth signs actually had this very card, which is quite interesting. But you can see how this zebra there is carrying its house on its back. It's like wherever you go, that's where your home is. A change in the wind, though. You could be moving. You could be going somewhere new. Bring it into form. And then we have observer. So you could be looking at where you're headed next, kind of standing back. Look at that foxy fox spying from a distance. Maybe you're keeping an eye on where it is that you want to go and wanting to bring a vision of what that is into form. Okay, very interesting. Number 49 and number 12. Number 12 in the major arcana of tarot is the Hanged Man, Pisces. That's your major arcana. Next year, the North Node is moving into Pisces with the South Node in Virgo. Pisces, you're going to be setting the stage energetically. It's a very interesting time. Let's go to the star codes. This could be astrological energy in your chart and somebody around you or just overall influencing the situation. What do we have, please, for my water signs? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let's do one more. Ooh, okay. We have the solar flares. I've been getting this card, I would say, about every second reading for the past 6 months. We've had major solar flare activation energy all this year. In Aries season, when there was a total solar eclipse in Aries, massive solar flare action, really amplifying the energy. So something is amping up, a change in the wind, coming into form perhaps. Yeah, we have the midheaven or the pinnacle. The midheaven in your chart is the convergence of all of the energies in your birth chart. It's kind of like the crux of you. This is the crux of a situation. The midheaven in readings always reminds me of the tower. Things are reaching a peak. And we have solar flare as well. Something coming into form. We have the Ceres, which is a very Virgo-like energy. It's all about nurturing something. Okay. And then we have the Pallas Athena. This is the goddess energy. This is really taking the time to observe, to think about what's worth your time and your energy and your attention. In this card, there's a mask. So I always feel like it's keeping things back until you're sure that it is what you want to bring into form. And we do have you observing. So things are reaching kind of a peak here. I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made. Oh, interesting. We have Chiron. Chiron is the location of our deepest unhealed wound. In mythology, it is the wounded healer. So it's from what we survive through that we can offer healing to others. Chiron could be getting activated with this solar flare. So something where, I'm not sure, this change in the wind, something making you feel insecure perhaps. Let's jump into the reading with the good tarot. Let's see what happened in the recent past for my water signs. We have this solar flare action. So, oh, interesting. We have the Four of Swords. We have Chiron here. Obviously, the Four of Swords comes after the Three, which is a period of repeating heartbreaking cycles from the past. The Four of Swords is when we learn those lessons, when we fully integrate the wisdom we've gained through heartbreak, which in my personal opinion is the only way to gain emotional wisdom. But this is allowing for the integration. So in the recent past, maybe you moved internal into a time of silence and self-reflection, really examining and learning what you've learned all through the past. For Cancers especially, Pluto was in your opposite sign of Capricorn for 16 years. Pluto brings with it a lot of hidden energies, a lot of the psyche, the underworld. It was a very challenging time. This can be about learning those lessons. We had the Ten of Pentacles, which came along with that. It could have been through commitments that you made. It could, for some of you, have been about a career and putting this heartbreak into good use. Because that's what it is about. It's transmuting the information, swords are our mind, that you learned through Chiron into a place of healing for others. It could have been through a marriage or a commitment. Let's see you right now. But this is like a life purpose activation, and we have bring it into form. Whatever it was that you learned while you were in that place of integration. And then we have the Fool, Aries Major Arcana. I love how much this is coming out as we approach the end of the year. Interesting, it's coming in with that solar flares. During Aries season, there could have been something that went down for you. But nevertheless, the Fool is a leap of faith on a brand new beginning. It's the first card in the Major Arcana, a new adventure. And this is actually, it's a mistake to say that the Fool is naive. The Fool is actually very wise, having learned that they can take care of themselves no matter what. And therefore, a leap of faith is always safe. If you got you, you don't need anyone else to get you. The Fool is where you're at right now, ready for that beginning. I love it. The midheaven, the pinnacle. Okay, let's see where you're headed. All right. The Three of Fire, where are you headed? Look at that little, what is it in there? It's a person? Yes. A person in the boat there floating through the clouds, heading towards an unknown future. But the Three of Wands is setting your sights, positive expectancy. Okay. Nurturing a future vision. What are you looking at here? Three of Wands is observational. It's looking out towards the future. And we have nurturing, so something you want to bring into form. Let's see the energy surrounding you. This could be another person. It could be a situation. It could be a furthering of your actions. For my water signs, Pisces, you're coming through with the Hanged Man. Interesting, because the North Node is moving into Pisces in January. And the North Node is about our destined path, our calling, where we're being led to go. This Three of Wands is looking straight at the Hanged Man. Water signs, this is a very comfortable energy for you, generally speaking. It's about getting out of the mind and seeing things from an internal place, using that guidance that you're also famous for to guide you through what comes next. It's like where up is down and down is up. You have a unique vision. And a lot of that is because this Four of Swords, what you've been through, what you now understand. The King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. For some of you, this could be somebody around you in this Hanged Man energy, holding back and gaining a new perspective. For some of you, for others of you, this is you arriving at a place of self-awareness, personal mastery, because of, again, what you've been through. The King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, this can be about what you commit yourself to. Let's see the challenges with Chiron here. Chiron is given the code word of heal in the star codes. Okay. The Six of Cups. Whoa, Scorpio energy. The Six of Cups is one of my favorite cards. It's an energetic return to a time and a place in your life of sweetness, of purity, where love was not questioned before there was Three of Swords, before there was any pain or heartbreak. For some of you, there could be children involved in this situation. 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Cups can be a family. We'll see where that goes. But this is also like an energetic reset, which is quite interesting. And I did get that feeling with Bring It Into Form, that some of you are being called spiritually to step into your gifts. The Hanged Man is an incredibly spiritual energy. And it is your unique perspective that gives you that ability. And it could go back to childhood. Absolutely. I see the 8 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Definitely it can have to do with your work and what you put your efforts into. Potential outcome for my water signs. We have the 9 of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, but the 9 of Wands is also my one more step to completion energy. And what I love here in this depiction in the Good Tarot, she's in some kind of dark cave there, and using a lantern made of the stars as her light, her guidance. This is about spiritual guidance taking you through this path. It is also about tapping into that inner knowing. But one more step and a cycle completes. This is a good, that's a very tired energy. I can see that you've been through a lot. 3 of Swords is somewhere in the picture. And then we have the 9 of Earth. Interesting. This is a card about working on your own, gaining all of your own independence through your hard work. We saw the 8 of Pentacles, now the 9. Interesting. Could be about you carving your own path. Okay, let's put that over here for now, and we'll do a little bit of clarifying. Why is the 10 of Earth? I want to see what this 10 of Earth was about in the recent past. The Ace of Pentacles. More earth energy. Interesting, because we have the 9 of Pentacles in the outcome. Now this could be an offer or a proposal or an idea that came to you through a process of recovery. And it has to do with how you can build your stability and your abundance. Let's see that Ace of Pentacles. That turns into the 10. When cultivated and grown properly. Let me see the Ace of Pentacles, please. We have the World, all the fixed energies, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. There could be a completion of a cycle. It's interesting to me because we go from the last card in the Major Arcana to where you are now, which is the first card. So again, full circle, something beginning again. So what was this end about? Let me see. Now this card could imply travel as well. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune, destiny, timing, Sagittarius energy, and as I record this, well, Sagittarius season ends today. But this is all about my Let Go or Be Dragged card. It's about what destiny has in mind for you. And remember how I said there was an activation, solar flare, of your life's purpose here. That Ace of Pentacles comes in with destiny as an offer from the universe for you to cultivate what's being planted into something that can grow, nurture it along, bring it into form. Wow. Let's see the Fool. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Major Arcana. Let me see the Fool, where you are now. This is that leap of faith. So it could be that an opportunity is coming in towards you very soon that's going to require you take that jump. Yeah, I think so. We have the King of Cups, or the Knight of Cups, sorry. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. The Knight of Cups is an offer. And here we have the 9 of Pentacles, which we've already seen. This other pentacle here coming in toward you is all that you need to get to the 10 of Pentacles, which is a legacy. It's a lot of security, a lot of abundance. And then we have the Hermit, Virgo's Major Arcana. I spotted Virgo with the Ceres card. Pisces, your opposite. This is where the South Node is moving, and it can be about leaving behind the past. Maybe you're looking at leaving behind singlehood or operating on your own in some way. Because there is a 10th pentacle. I always say you can get to the 9s in tarot by yourself, but you cannot get to the 10s. And we have you with a couple of 9s already. The Hermit is a card about soul searching, moving into yourself, same with Four of Swords, and doing that reflecting on where what you've learned has made you wiser, has informed your broken heart into a place of healing and help for other people. Pisces and Virgo are the axis of sacred service. So you could be getting called forward to be of some kind of spiritual practice, service, something like that. Let me see the Hermit. We have the Six of Cups again, Scorpio energy. Again, this could be taking you back to your childhood, to a time and a place in your life when these gifts, could be when the lessons began, could be when the heartbreak began, but nevertheless, it was leading you down this path to what you're meant for, to bring it into form. Wow, this is incredibly powerful, water signs. All right, let me see, and yet I'm not seeing a lot of water energy other than the Six of Cups, Scorpio coming through. Let me see the Three of Fire and where you're headed, because you're looking right at it with this observer energy. We have the Five of Wands, more fire energy, interesting. The Five of Wands can be about internal conflict. It could be external, it could be that wherever it is you're headed, there's a lot of competition. I mean, 10 of Pentacles, there could be a lot of money on the line or a contract. Could be about your work. But the Five of Wands is also very passionate energy, and it comes in here with Judgment, Scorpio and Sagittarius. Judgment can be about making a decision to leave the past in the past and step into a brand new future here. It is about an energetic release from whatever it is that's been holding you down. We do have you already going through that in the past though. But this is about making some kind of decision. I feel an internal conflict. Let me see that Five of Wands. One more. It's the Four of Wands. Interesting. We have the 3, the 4, and the 5, all in the same row. Now the Four of Wands is the achievement of a dream. It's a wish. Remember the wish casting of the 3? This is the arrival. It is a celebration. It's a home. It's happiness. It could be a new career. Four of Wands can certainly be a workplace. And this can be about you doing something on your own, entrepreneurial. With the Five of Wands, again, there could be an internal block. Maybe you're afraid of competition, and that's why you're observing. Let me see the King of Fire, or King of Earth. Interesting. There's a lot of fire out here. King of Earth and the Hanged Man and the surrounding energy. I'm not at all surprised to see the Ace of Wands. Why? Because that's the impetus that the Fool requires. It's fire energy, it's passion, it's inspiration. It can be an epiphany or a brilliant new idea that sends you jumping onto that path. But it's also that final wand you need to get to the 10 of Wands. And it belongs here with this King of Pentacles energy. All right. Let me see that Ace of Wands. That's the heart coming alive. Interesting, you guys. I called out the King of Wands instead of the King of Pentacles. And look who it is. The King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is the King of inspiration, of passion. He's an entrepreneur and a leader. Very creative, very magnetic. This is somebody who easily can express themselves and people find it inspiring, especially with the Ace of Wands. And this is about you being able to derive security from that ability. You're moving into a place of leadership and passion and inspiration because Hanged Man, you have a unique way of seeing things in the world. And it's very important as the King of Wands to communicate that. We have the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So it can be about you tapping into your personal confidence. Maybe what all of these childhood cards are telling me is that that sense of self-expression and confidence was compromised somewhere back. And now this is a sense of recovering that. Whoa, Six of Cups and the challenge, which we also see in where you're at now. And this is you wanting to leap into that opportunity. Okay, what you were meant for. Why is the Six of Cups and the challenge? The Emperor, divine masculine energy. Why am I surprised to see him? I'm like, there you are. What a surprise. I don't know why, but anyway, Capricorn, Aries, and Taurus energy. The Emperor builds empires, and that's the Ten of Pentacles. This is about committing yourself to what you value and protecting that. There could be children involved in this situation. The Emperor is also father, husband, and we have Ten of Pentacles here. This can be you about contemplating committing yourself for some of you. For others of you, it could be that this is somebody around you who's going through that process. We'll see as we get into the individual signs. With the Emperor came the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the first step in engaging that ace. It's taking hold of the opportunity, the inspiration, the passion, and utilizing that with enthusiasm, moving forward optimistically and playfully. And because it's coming in here in a challenge with the Six of Cups, it's like asking you to step a little bit back from your seriousness, from your solitude, and allowing your energy to come forward. Okay. Let me see the Nine of Fire and the outcome. I know that you're tired, and that could be why it's hard for you to embrace that energy, that sense of play. The High Priestess, Pisces' other major arcana. And the High Priestess really belongs to all of the water signs, if you ask me. Water signs, your element rules the internal navigation of the zodiac, with Cancer being the empath, Pisces being the intuitive, and Scorpio being the psychic. All three of you have incredible psychic ability, and this is about you tapping into that inner knowing that you're almost there. But also there's a card about keeping your silence, especially with the Hermit and the Four of Swords too. Hanged Man. Okay. The Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. This is what I was saying. This is the magic that's been with you ever since you were a child. The ability to manifest. And we have two, the Magician works with all four aces. We have two of those aces here, the Pentacles and the Wands. Passion and security, inspiration and stability. It's quite a nice combination, actually. Let's get another one. But you are manifesting from that inner knowing, three major arcana in a row to clarify that Nine of Wands. This path is incredibly important. It's taking you to a spiritual transformation, and from what I can see, into a spiritual guide or teacher. We have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Temperance is a card about patience and divine timing, but also about divine alchemy. It's about little by little incorporating that spiritual wisdom into your everyday reality. And that could be what you're about to endeavor in your career as well. But also, this can be you waiting for what you manifested to come through. And it's almost there. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. All these nines, 9 Pentacles, 9 Wands, 9 Cups, very independent, self-sufficient energy. But there's a contemplation here about commitment. Let's take that Temperance. How can I leave 3 major arcana in a row? We have Temperance, we have the Magician, and we have the High Priestess. With the 3 of Wands and the Moon. The moon is Cancer's ruler, also linked to Pisces. We have a new moon in Capricorn on the 30th of December, and this can be about manifesting. Look, there's that Three of Wands from where you are in the near future, yeah. Observing what comes next for you. The moon is about what only you know, being guided internally, like I said, paying attention to that psychic place that all three of you have, because it's taking you to your destiny. We have the Wheel, we have Temperance, we have the Magician. There is so much destiny unrolling here, water signs. Stay tapped in. Stay in that internal guidance. And with that Five of Wands, it can also be letting you know that people will try to get in the way of where you want to go. So again, hold on strong to your internal navigation. Okay, very interesting. Let me get a couple of cards from the blue deck before we move into each sign individually. What do we have for my water signs? Any more information? When I draw each individual sign, these messages will become a lot more specific for my water signs. Woman holding a heart. Cancer energy. Cancer rules the emotions, the heart. And this can be about what's guiding you from your heart space. For some of you, this is who you want to approach with that offer. We have the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Wands being held back with the Hanged Man for now. But I don't think it's for long. You have your eye on somebody. Community, yeah. This could be somebody in your friendship group, but it also could be a community of people that you want to become a part of. Maybe it's a healing group or a spiritual study group, something along those lines. That's what you're observing. Let's get you another one. A lot of number 4s coming through in this reading, including the Emperor. So there is a lot about creating your life's legacy here. Let's have one more. Now this woman holding a heart, this could be you. It could be somebody in your community. We have journey. And on the bottom of the deck, the world back here. And the Nine of Wands. So for some of you, it's referring to this spiritual path you've been walking, this journey to get to that dream, to get to what's been calling your soul since childhood. And for others of you, this is about traveling to a new community. You could be looking at moving. That could be an opportunity coming your way very soon. Let's get one more. And then door to value. That's also the door to being valued, where, like I said, your unique vision and gifts hold true value in whatever community this is. But also door to value is the Ten of Pentacles. And then we have financial constraints. So that, again, you could be improving your financial situation. This is work for a lot of you. And for others of you, it could be financial constraints that are keep making it hard for you to step into what's passionately calling to you. All right, let's go to each of the signs. I'm going to start off with Cancer. Not all 3 signs will be drawn the same because I just don't work that way. Whatever I'm drawn to. Let's go to the wisdom for you, Cancer. A lot of 4s. Okay, Cancer. All that glitters. Door to value. Now, sometimes this card can be that what you've learned through that heartbreaking cycle, Cancer, is that not all that glitters is truly gold. And what you're looking for here is true gold. And there is the visage of an angel up above that pile of gold, kind of guiding you to hold true to your vision and to what you intuitively know holds value for you. There can be an opportunity for real gold. And that's not necessarily only about finances, it could be, but real gold, a lasting thing. Somewhere that you can rely on. Let's get you another one. Cancer. Poised. This always reminds me of the Fool. There is a fairy there perched on her tiptoe on the edge of a cement pillar, ready to take a leap of faith. On the understanding, remember when I said it's the wisdom that guides the fool, on the understanding that either when you take that leap, you're going to learn to fly or you will be caught. Something is poised to change, a change in the wind. And it's going to require that you take a leap of faith. I see blessed. So for many of you, Cancer, your financial situation, your overall security could be increasing here, poised to happen. Let's go to the tarot. I'm going to grab the Lune to Luniverse, actually. Let's get you a couple more for Cancer, please. What's this about? All that glitters and poised. We have the 10 of Swords. Nice. A lot of people are scared of the 10 of Swords, but I'm not. That means all of the wisdom that you've gained through a heartbreaking, difficult cycle of learning has come to a culmination. It's the end of the path. And the Fool jumps free, unweighed down now by any of that pain or unfinished business. I love it, Cancer. The Knight of Wands, beautiful, which is in the challenge, right? That is that playful, enthusiastic energy. Because you're out of the trouble. Let's get you another one. Cancer, you get the Moon. There's your guidance, Mother Moon. Being driven on by your intuition. Okay. One more for Cancer. But the Moon is also your magic power, Cancer. And we have you utilizing it for manifesting. It's what you do. Oh, it fell in the most awkward of spots. Cancer, what do we have? The Four of Cups. That's about emotional hesitation and restlessness. It's like it's overdue time to move forward. You could be anticipating something here. Let's get you one more. The Eight of Wands. Anticipating something here. This is movement, communication, action, passion. You could be waiting for messages to come through that are going to give you that green light to get moving. We have the Knight of Wands, ready to explore, ready to put the passion out there. And then the Knight of Swords. That's the observer energy. What is it that you're watching? What is it that you're looking at? Let me see. What do you have your eye on, Cancer? Oh, what? It's the Empress. Interesting. We have the Emperor and the Empress. The Empress is an arrival point. It's transmutation energy. It's arrived at through all of that difficult learning. I always say the Empress has the ability to turn any experience into growth. I love it. The Ace of Wands. Now, for some of you, Cancer, this could be who you have your eye on and who you want to make this offer to. And then the Seven of Wands. Interesting, because we have you waiting for that Eight of Wands. That's when this the firewall breaks open and the energy can finally move. We have the Seven, the Ace, and then the Eight of Wands. Beautiful. On the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Pentacles. Again, it can be about your work, Cancer, and putting in the hard work, the diligence, and the effort. The Empress, remember what I was saying about transmuting heartbreaking cycles from the past into healing and growth? That's what she does. Number 3 in the major arcana, she rules over all the 3s in the minor. We have an implied 3 of Swords, and we have a 3 of Wands. Okay, it's becoming your vision. Let's get you a star codes. Same rules, Cancer. This could be astrology in your chart, in somebody around you, or just overall influencing the situation for Cancer. We have dignified or strength. That's beautiful. The Empress represents both of those things, strength and dignity. I love it. We have debilitated or discomfort, which is the opposite energy. And then we have Taurus energy. And Taurus is about cultivation. We already have lots of cultivating energy here. Taurus also rules the second house of the zodiac, which is our workplace. Interesting. The Empress is Venus, Taurus energy. You could have strong Taurus in your chart or be dealing with one. Okay, Cancer, blue deck. I feel like this is about your work and your spiritual calling. No, we have man holding a heart. We have woman holding a heart in the collective. And then we have man holding a heart here. Partnership, the Emperor and the Empress. Is this somebody that you love or loves you? Either way it goes. Either side you're on. The World could be somebody at a distance, Cancer. We have the World in the recent past too. And then we have action, Mars energy. Cancer, right now Mars is retrograde through Leo. It was in your sign for a couple months, moved into Leo. Now it's retrograding back into your sign, where it'll enter on January the 6th. And that could be action. Mars is masculine energy, it's fire. And we have all these wands and the King of Wands. So that could be a timing thing as to when you're going to take action towards whoever the man and the woman holding the heart, whatever side you're on. Beautiful. We have happy family on the bottom of the deck. The Emperor and the Empress, the Six of Cups. This can be about children and a home and a family. On that note then, let's do a romance angel, Cancer. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energies to others. That's the Knight of Wands. Okay? Allow yourself to be open. And then we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, I'm not sure what that's about for you guys, and it won't apply to all of you. Addictions can be a lot of things. They can be substances, chemicals, habits, behaviors, thought patterns, whatever it is. And we do have you needing to embrace some more lighthearted energy, not allowing the heartbreak you've been through to hold you down, but rather to empower you. That's what this is saying, Cancer. All right, let's get you a couple from the talisman. Consider these to be like power words you can take away from the reading with you. What do we have for Cancer, please? Happiness, Cancer. And then equilibrium. That's the Temperance card. Okay? And the Emperor and the Empress, because they represent a balance. And then we have navigation. And this navigation is about navigating through that tricky emotional territory that I've been talking about through the whole reading. But also, it does tell me, though, that there could be a careful way you have to go about this. There could be travel for some of you. We have banish a curse on the bottom of the deck. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you. Let's move to Scorpio. What am I feeling, Scorpio? Astrology first, okay. Actually, you stay there. What do we have for my Scorpios, please? Any further information from the star codes? Virgo energy. Coming through very big in this reading. You could have Virgo in your chart or be dealing with someone who does. Virgo is an energy about setting up healthy, sustainable structures. It's about what's good for you, nurturing something along slowly and carefully. We do have strong Virgo in the outlying area here. Let's get another one. For Scorpio. And then we have the retrograde or the review. Well, as I mentioned, we have Mars, which is your co-ruling planet, Scorpio, retrograde in Leo. And it's a time of keeping the action back, the Hanged Man, and reflecting on what it is that you have learned and where it is you want to go. On the 19th, was it? I believe so. 15th, when we had a full moon in Gemini, Mercury finally moved direct in Sagittarius out of retrograde. So a silence could be coming to an end. And it may almost be time for action. Whatever was happening in that silence, Scorpio, there was a cultivating of what comes next. There was a processing and a learning and a recovery. On the bottom, I see Saturn, Capricorn's ruler. Saturn was in Capricorn for 16 years, and it's all about the tough lessons that we learn. Now, there's a reason why we learn them, though. It's because it leads to something very, very solid and stable, personal excellence. You can't achieve that if you're unwilling to do the healing from the past, right? Okay, Scorpio. Okay, your cards are falling out very weird. Being kind of tricky. Let's get you one more from the blue deck for Scorpio. Yin and Yang. The Emperor and the Empress. Wow. The balance of masculine and feminine. And then we have hostilities. I picked that up, Scorpio, in that Five of Wands. Now, there could be a lot of people around you who have envy or jealousy, who, I don't know who the hostilities are coming from, but they are present in this reading. They could be jealous. We have community. And then we have the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Communication. Remember I just said retrograde's over. Communication could be coming through. Let's do one more, actually. I feel one more. Scorpio. We have the sun. Beautiful. Leo's major. But the sun is also about happiness and joy and rebirth. Scorpio, you represent death and rebirth. The sun is the vision that comes after. Let me see. With yin and yang. Yeah, it could be that people are envious of your happiness. Okay. Let's get you. No, I don't want that deck. I definitely want the pulp for you, Scorps. Bring it into form. Okay. The sun brings things into form. Interesting. We have the Hermit coming out. Virgo's major coming in with Virgo energy. Scorpio, you definitely could be dealing with a Virgo or have it in your chart. The Hermit's that soul searching. Cancer's major with the Chariot. The Chariot is a card about travel. And I do have strong travel or moving energy through this whole reading. But also about getting into alignment with your head and your heart. And moving forward to victory. The Chariot's driven by the Emperor, who's in the challenge. The Three of Wands. Scorpio, that's the third time. And this is a good example of that Three of Wands. She's dressed up like an ocean explorer, ready to dive into the depths of what comes next. I got that with Bring It Into Form. Your guys' reading is going long. Nine of Pentacles. Some of you could have this Nine of Pentacles on your vision. Could be somebody who represents a sense of independence, who you have a lot of respect for. But it can be also about work and working with another person. Interesting. Okay, Scorpio. What do I feel for you? You know what? I'm not even feeling romance angels for you. So let's move right into some talisman for Scorpio. We have journey and community and the sun. There definitely could be travel. And we have passion. Scorpio, you're co-ruled by Mars. I always say you are the fieriest water sign. You have a lot of passion within you. And whatever it is that you're moving towards, you feel very passionate about it. That King of Wands, right? That's passion. Okay, one more, Scorpio. What is this? Intuition. That's what I was saying about the water signs. And we have the High Priestess and the Hanged Man. Big time cards about following your own intuition, Scorps. We'll do you one more. This one. We have the elixir of life. Coming back to life. What makes it worth it? Interesting. And then we have good luck. Beautiful. Okay. Pisces, let's go to the wisdom for you. What do we have for my Pisces, please? Regeneration. Four of Swords, that's how we open the reading. Coming back to life. Bring it into form, Pisces. And then blessed, which we saw on the bottom of the deck for Cancer as well. Okay. Interesting. Blessed is number 22. We have 2s and 4s through this whole reading. Tons of them. All right. No? Okay, Pisces, let's get you an astrology card. As soon as I grabbed the tarot, I heard no, not yet. All right. Pisces. Uranus. That's Aquarius's ruler, and as I've been mentioning, Pluto just shifted into Aquarius, and it's an energy of sudden change. We have a change in the wind. Interesting. Pisces. The 7th house. That's Libra's house. It's the house of commitment and long-term relationships. We have 10 of Pentacles here. Okay, a change, something leading to a long-term relationship. Whoa, Pisces. We have Cancer energy coming through. Anyway, Cancer, your fellow water sign. There could be some relevance for you in the Cancer reading. You could be dealing with a Cancer or have it in your chart. And then we have the transits or the climate. As the stars move through the constellations, it sets the climate we operate on, right? These are the transits unfolding. On the bottom of the deck, we have Capricorn energy. You could have Capricorn in your chart or be dealing with one. Okay? One more, Pisces. Why am I feeling so much astrology for you? No, just one more. Pisces. Okay. Okay, 2 more, fine. We have Sagittarius. We have the Descendant, which sits on the cusp of the 7th house. That's the arrival of the other. And then we have the South Node, where Virgo is headed. Interesting. That was too many though, Pisces, so. Okay, let's now move to the tarot for you. What do we have for Pisces? The cards are frantic. Oh, interesting. Capricorn's major arcana, which we saw on the bottom of your deck. Capricorn is Cancer's opposite. We have Cancer and Capricorn here. The Devil can be a card about fear. It can be a card about repeating patterns from the past. It's Saturn energy, the lessons that we've learned. So Pisces, there could be a fear for you to move into some kind of commitment because of things from the past. Let me see. Scorpio, death and rebirth. Interesting, Pisces. Look at this. Wow. And then we have a transformation with the transits. And this is affecting your long-term relationship sector. Okay? Putting an end to this devil energy, transmuting it. Again, the devil can be addictions, fears. The 9 of Wands is maybe that's the path you've been walking, Pisces. Maybe there were addictions for some of you. Cancer has codependency there. And then the Knight of Wands, you're getting all the same cards that have come out through the whole spread. Okay, one more, Pisces. This is you rediscovering a sense of joy and play after a difficult time. The 4 of Cups. Hesitancy. This could be you contemplating an offer or taking a relationship to a deeper level. The devil comes in as self-doubt or fear, or like I said, concerns about the past. Interesting. Okay, Pisces, let's get you some from the blue deck. I'm actually going to get you a romance angel because we do have the 7th house here. Pisces. The garden and the gate. Look at that little girl contemplating leaving everything that's familiar to her. the garden of her childhood, where she once played, and stepping through the gate into the great beyond, the sun there. We saw you with the south node. The south node represents the past, our comfort zone. It's about you moving away from it despite the fear. And then we have strategy. Okay, let's get you one more. Careful navigation. And then we have man holding a coin. There's that ace of coins. So Pisces, this could be you wanting to make an offer of permanency. It could be to solidify a relationship, take it to a deeper level, or it could be somebody coming in toward you to do that. Okay. A romance angel for Pisces, please. Express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. And we have you hesitating on doing so. There's something that makes you uncomfortable. Let's get you one more. It's a situation that's out of your comfort zone, perhaps. One more only for Pisces. We have the High Priestess, the Hanged Man, a lot of non-expression. And this says express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Let's do one more. And then we have chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Ace of Wands. We've seen that a couple of times. Okay, Pisces. Let's close this off for you with a couple of cards from the Talisman. I hope this resonated, my friends. I hope it helped you in some way. Remember what I said. Just take what does and leave what doesn't. It's impossible in general readings to get that specific of a message. Pisces. We have Eternal Charisma, a card that's been eternally haunting me for months. And we have the Six of Cups. Eternal charisma can be about things from your childhood coming back around. It can be a feeling that never left. We have divine guidance. That's all over this reading. And then we have let go. There's strong Cancer energy there with that crab. Let's do one more. Let go is about letting go of control. And we have the garden and the gate. One more. And then we have Luna, the moon. Beautiful. Cancer's ruler, but also very important in the Pisces energy. It dominates the 12th house. All right, my friends, that's what I have for you. Again, I hope it resonated. I hope it helped. I love you guys very much. Happy winter solstice, my friends. Namaste, water signs.